down the vent, and this one equally as safe, at least for the mousesports players, but not for Frozen. Elige will draw first blood and a chance for a second, as well as he's got his eyes on Decon. Stewie responsible for the window and already tagging up the exit. Carrigan goes down, plucked out. This is being handled wonderfully by the CTs for now. Could get overwhelmed here, Twist does. 3 versus 1 as Woxic is left to his own devices. Elige is doing so much work from ramp room. He even has support there. The bomb is loose with 12 HP. Team Liquid, they handle the outside take.
There's a kill for Woxic here, and maybe a second, but he's being pincered at this point. They can start swarming his position.
Wow.
Good effort there.
Really is all on his own, Frozen, and look at the timing on this flank. He's so quick from behind. There's no way Carrigan was expecting that. Stewie can punish and disappear in a puff of smoke as one does get deployed behind on his exit. Frozen, he had to quit his campaigner into the lower site. Nitro's at mag 7 could not be better suited for holding the hut and catches Rops.
Brave from Naf. No real reason to challenge outside, but he gets away with it for now. Frozen isolated towards our main entrance, and, well, he's been taken care of now. Lovely shot there. Should be a foregone conclusion in terms of the round. A difficult setup there for Team Liquid, but they managed to keep 4 players alive. You'll hear the footsteps now. Just looking for that 1 kill. Can he get the hell out of there, though? He actually challenges for 2. That's not bad. Much more than he was worth there. It's not a common position with the CTs at all. 1 kill would seal the deal.
And a kill elsewhere. This one is pretty much confirmed. Nitro is the one to confirm with the final shot. 6 seconds. There's no real time for Frozen to try and get that bomb down. He knows it, accepts it, and now just wants to try and keep hold of that Krieg for the next.
And remember, this was picked by mousesports.
Yeah.
Really doesn't bode well.
I mean, if you didn't quite catch what Stewie said, he said, you picked Nuke for this?
Oh, did he really?
Yeah.
I like that.
Nitro, they know exactly where he is, and Rops has snuck out. Unfortunately, Chris J, the other prong of the attack, was cut down to size. Twist is under pressure, though, and Rops, through the smoke, does connect. This is looking like Mouse's first. Stewie with just that AWP. He's loud. Oh, and he's going to be feeling proud. Nearly a second. Will descend immediately, rather stylishly.
Stewie2k makes his way through secret. The bomb's only just been planted here, making a lot of noise, trying to bait out these shots if possible. Rops with the secondary T-side AWP now.
Liquid fresh off of a grand final defeat, but grand final nonetheless. Mousesports have been having issues getting into tournaments. Their deep runs have been eluding them, and now Carrigan going to have some issues. Elige does catch 1. Chris J's down. Access to the ramp room granted, though, and there is still an opportunity for NAF to hold this very, very tight line. We'll think better of it. Down. Well, they can test. They'll give it a good go, albeit relatively passively. Bullets from 2 different directions, but the bomb is down. 4v4 post plant now for Mouse in order to find 3 in a row.
Such a strong post plant position, and even better from Robs as he gets a headshot towards a double door. That's Stewie2k removed from the equation. We know the money's low now. Do they even fancy this one? Well, Nitro certainly does. Nice shot towards Shadow. We'll bring it back to an even keel. His Twist flashing out from the window room itself. Flashbang doesn't affect Carrigan at all. He knows he's got an AWP shot here. Needs to wait for his opportunity, but 2 frags out of nowhere. They know exactly where Frozen is now. Someone needs to start defusing that bomb right here, right now. Has it come in yet? Well, it has to at this point as well. I think they've just about got it. Looks absolutely fine as we'll get into another round victory there for Team Liquid.
And he can go on top of that red container. We've seen it once. Not this time. Woxic immediately aware and intuitive play from him. Another frag going the way of Mousesports to start things off. They have descended. They have access to the lower site, and already 2 frags to the good.
5 on 3. Shouldn't be a world of Mouse. We'll skip this round up, especially that pre-fire coming in. Nice work from Chris J. Have to save the AWPs now. 9-3. And they'll have to purchase up with what they can. It's an MP9 for Nitro. A couple of M4s brought into the mix, so they've saved AWPs. And, well, one of those has been removed quickly. Robs 1 step ahead of the curve, but it's a great setup here. Liquid do bring it back to a 4-on-4 very quickly.
At the top side, this it does seem like to be somewhat of a ruse. There's just going to be Nitro and Twist to deal with on the top side.
Now Fly alone with the AWP at ramp. Twist waiting for opportunity towards up. A very difficult position to flush out here. He gets himself a couple of frags. Make it a triple. That's actually not bad at all. The pace towards outside. Same smokes deployed. Oh, maybe not though. The incendiary.
Oh, no.
It ruins absolutely everything. Elige can stay alive now, be fantastic, but his teammates arrive on the scene of the crime just in the nick of time. And we'll see it go down to a 5-on-2. Chris J and Rops didn't anticipate that counter incendiary to come through and deny absolutely everything now. CT's a little bit too active for my liking, but now Fly, he does what he wants as he finds another kill from the secret position. Rops will get at least 1 kill here, maybe a second. Still got 100 HP as he dances, ducks and weaves on top of the main entrance here. Tagged by the AWP, but only down to 70.
Shoots to mask the drop. Flank coming in from Stewie. flank from everywhere. God, he can't hold all of that. Lovely aggression from Liquid, well calculated, and an 11th on mousesports map pick.
And then when one player went, everyone else had to go as well. It's going to be pistols and one AK-47 here. 12-3.
Look at go.
It's workable, but Frozen now, he actually makes his way towards upper, but Twist, he's there, ready and waiting. Naf and Elise chiming in as well. The one AK doing some work here, and it's Chris J. Not really much left to do, I'm afraid. It's going to be a very convincing half from Team Liquid on their opposition's pick of nuke as well. Fast pace as well. The smoke's already deployed, so they're going to be crossing over. This is what mousesports want to do on their T-pistol. Remember, they didn't have the second smoke. It all kind of fell apart at the seams as we head down towards lower now. Voxic's ready and waiting. So powerful, that P2000. Only good for one this time. Doesn't really help them out too much. And now, at this point, Liquid have removed vision from lower for the CTs. Rotations required, and they know it as well. But a good shot from Carrigan does keep them in the round.
Yeah, he's going to keep mousesports firmly feet planted on that upper site as well. They haven't over-rotated, still just one towards the lower sides of ramp. Jakey on the observer now, you can see him. Concentration stations. Naf, however, catching Carrigan. Second kill for Naf in this one, and Chris J about to have it. Oh, he got the shoulder, and now he punishes. Twist shut down, and now advantage maintained. mousesports 2 frags away from this necessary pistol round, and it does look like the initial target will be their final.
Yeah, I feel like this should have been the objective anyway. When you've got that much presence down towards lower, you found that quick kill as well, you should be capitalizing upon that. The fact they've only got pistols, but still, Nafly has found a way. His third kill of the round, the bomb to be planted. We said that was something they had to try and avoid, and this round still might fall apart here. 2 versus 1, however. Nitro with the P2000, 100 HP, and a couple of flashbangs, but down he goes. Quick push from Chris J does yield the successful pistol victory there.
And he does go straight down the barrel of Woxic. More damage inflicted towards Chris J as well, but it will be Liquid finally converting things. Woxic tagged up and now fragged up.
Yeah, ideally want to give that Galil to Elige now if possible. He's got armor there. Now with the rifle, not that useful, which is 17 points of health, but at least seems capable of holding outside. Doesn't need the upgrade apparently. They've got the man advantage for now. Chris J down to 38. 40 seconds on the clock, however. CTs with 1 smoke remaining. Robs with a very passive hold towards the heaven position. Ramp is open for business right now. In terms of lower presence, can't be much down there. See if the CTs can hold on to this. Carrigan tries to scramble down the vents, but it's Chris J to find them at least an equalizing frag.
20 seconds as that bomb goes down. There is 0 chance they can really contest this. Carrigan can have a go with his FAMAS, but 3 players peek him at the same time, and so now advantage for Liquid in so very many different ways. Nade will be sniffed at. And here comes the push. A flash doesn't catch them, and it's being handled oh so well by Liquid. Another frag important here from Frozen now, 2v2. They don't have the kit currently. It was on Carrigan. Smoke on towards that bomb, but they're so low. And on the cross, great catch from Chris. And they need to clear this out, and already one. Land a second straight through the smoke. Oh, Chris J, great catch. They bided their time, they waited for the spray, the reloads, and now they're connecting 2 Deagle frags as Twists does find one back, claws it back from the lobby area. Elige does manage to arrive through main, but they're still not quite on towards the site. It's Frozen to contest, and his smoke will keep them at bay. A big frag from Robs. Galil versus AK, and another one onto Nitro. They can't get down these without conceding a whole lot of bullets. It's actually going to be Frozen pushing this, and Twist is bothering to wait. Can you believe it? He's making a good go of this. Robs has already got 3, but this last one's going to be the hardest. 20 points of health. Twist's a lovely linger playing around that smoke, and he's got Robs' number. He knows exactly where he's coming from.
Difficult round here, but decent damage inflicted at the start, at least to Elige, but he pulls one back with Twists, and they get the opening kill to do some remarkable work. You've got a CZ on the hut as well. That will be flushed out momentarily, and there it is. ytbusinesscsgo to open things up. Does he check the close corner? Absolutely does. Nitro, he'll confirm things now and bring it into a 5 versus 2. Aware of the flank Twists. Will now leave us in a 5-on-1. Voxic with Scout. No defuse kit, but he has got a tag, but I think he stays a number. They know exactly where he is, but they don't necessarily need to challenge him too much.
That molly from Twists works in 2 different ways. Not only does it clear out hut, but it spreads into that close corner Carrigan was hiding in. He got forced to take that fight by one Molotov. And here comes the Molotovs. Just as they come out, though, that's his cue, and not just 1, not just 2, it's 3. Frozen single-handedly pulls the crucial round In favor of mousesports, just to finish it off, is Nitro. Last man standing, a gorgeous piece from Frozen. He had the timing absolutely bang on, and now what can you do? 10 seconds, just look to keep hold of your AK and explain to your teammates what on earth just happened.
Now flying to watch the extremities as they continue their assault here. Frozen, the absolute hero of the previous round, he's going to be gifted opportunity for a couple here. Does 1.5, and it's a 4 versus 4, but he's the only player towards lower. For now, that is true, but Rob's rotating in from ramp. He's got the Krieg in hand, looking towards Decon now and encroaching towards the window position.
Kind of is acting like he wants to contest that fight. In the meantime, Carrigan caught by Naf late, and Elige taking another leap in that direction. 2 frags now is all it will take for Liquid to secure Mouse's map. They have access to the lower site, but the CTs, they want to contest, and well, that's been met by Elige's lead. Woxic, the only one not dead, and now that's changed. Elige confirms it, and Liquid, a dominant and quick statement made on Nuke. It goes to Vertigo next. It's all completely backwards.
It's a little bit useless at this point. Doesn't really gain you much, and it's very difficult to get full control of it. But the smoke down hasn't able to get towards the window. You can see Liquid actually exploiting the fact he can get towards the B bomb site. But Rob's ready and waiting for a couple of kills here. He's managed to take down Naf already. 5 versus 4. And in terms of the bomb setup, I'm sure he's going to try and finish up towards B here. Elige might guarantee that. Prospect says now Twist through the smoke. He'll be finding them the man advantage, and it looks like it's going all sorts of wrong here for mousesports.
Woxic's so not ready for it. The call come in, but the frags work for Stu.
Here we go, round 2. It is going to be the force buy from the mousesports side. Frozen, known to be a bit of a deagle expert, does open things up nicely.
Looking on that right. And, ships in the night. They pass one another. This time Elige can punish. Aggressive from him. Not necessarily committing towards this one. However, the bomb's on its way.
Stu 2K, same story towards Sandbags, waiting for an opportunity, and it does arise. Good shot from Carrigan. You'll see him playing these boxes a lot. Does manage to bring things back to a 3-on-3, but nothing recoverable. He goes down to 8 points of health, but continues to find headshots here. Lovely work towards Elige. They have got the man advantage, but not for long. Stewie 2K fighting back, trying to protect the plant. It does go down. Rifles against the Desert Eagle here, and the MP9, but his Robster strikes first. Catches Twists and Stewie 2K there. Molotov's exchange. Frozen looking for an opportunity here, but Stewie 2K beats him to the punch. And now we know Carrigan always at the back of this bomb site. This time boosted up, trying to look over the smoke here, but vision completely removed. And now up to the flashbang through. It's going to be up to Chris J here, trying to deny the plant. Not going to happen. And Nitro with a couple. Preemptive shot towards the corner there to 5 versus 2. Voxic and Robs don't really have much of a look into this one. Boxer will try and recover anything he can at this stage.
Bit of a B push here, and Twist is ready and waiting for it. Clean kill onto Chris J.
Peeking over the sandbags there, got a Molotov to make sure there's no CTs lying in wait. All bang attempts here with the Desert Eagles trying to bait him. Frozen, he misses the initial shot, and Stewie 2K will punish. Do they have to fully commit here? Not right now, but they've got the opening picks, and well, that's one gone, and they might just slow things right down here. We'll see.
Still, deploying a lot of utility towards this direction. Carrigan lingering in that smoke and Twists. He had 2 ideas. The second, bang on. Could the bomb go down now, though? It's Naf that has him. He's still towards the lane area. I'll see the bomb go down. Woxic to contest. He can't. Babysat beautifully. Nitro, that was his one mission, and he passes with flying colors. The round goes the way of Liquid.
And now they can potentially leave him there if he's feeling comfortable with that. But Twist on the other side takes his teammate down. That's just gut-wrenching.
Sandbag's a threat, even as it clears. And Woxic, he's continuing his slow and methodical flank, not opting for the ladder room, doing it the long way round. And now above the sandbags, he gets the info. Carrigan couldn't quite convert.
Oh, they cognizant on the flank, though. This is everything from Voxic. If he can get his skates on now, there'll be a chance for a big spray down here. Frozen and Carrigan working in tandem here. Remember, Voxic on the flank as well. Chris J towards the sniper deck. 20 seconds remaining. Elige has got the backline covered, but does he preempt the position to actually towards the scaffolding? It doesn't look like it. Voxic will have him, and now it's a 3 versus 2 in favor of mousesports. First round they'll post in the last 4.
Good shot at this one. No kit, though, I will highlight. So time and frags really start to favor Liquid. First for Naf. He's still healthy after that as well. Stewie does 4. Woxic will have to get someone on that bomb. So Frozen, 10-second defuse. Halfway there, Naf has worked it out, and suppressing fire forces him off it. He's taken so much time off the clock. Oh. Naf, a glorious round, smiles as he secures his 4th. Lodged within his ribcage still. He's taking heavy fire, but not enough to finish the job. It's Naf to actually take the first body down. Woxic and Naf have been having quite an interesting battle in middle, and an interesting one establishing self on B here. Rops finishes off Stewie.
Oh. Chris J's flank is everything, though. Who will come out on top in terms of the timings? Well, Chris J, he will find Nitro.
Oh, gosh, there was a second he looked towards Spawn. I could just see the most embarrassing of deaths. But quite the opposite now, leaning towards B. Liquid, they're already wounded heavily, and Ropsy's playing a very passive hold on B. Doesn't want to give them away in early. Instead, he'd rather have their strength in numbers once they try and get that bomb down. So you can see that still time falling off that clock. Bomb eventually will be going down, but at what cost? Already Twist has fallen. He can't keep Naf safe now. The Flames will have to be serviceable as he tries to get it down.
He makes his way up towards Jenny's, and now Chris J, will he walk into the crosshair? Certainly will, but can't nail the shot. At least you already mentioned he's low HP. They seem to know it as well. He's got almost no chance of winning this one. Karrigan not even challenging, just allowing that defuse to come through, making Elise make the next move there, and at this stage it should be done. Elise, can he survive? Apparently not. Good round from mousesports there. 2 kills of Chris J.
Now Liquid have the advantage, and you can see they have the intention to punish it, to complain about.
Oh, bit of a masterclass so far from Team Liquid, but Frozen does pull one back from the sniper deck. They are going for this now. Not looking good. Still isolated by the smoke. Tease is holding towards the ramp, but ytbusinesscsgo finds his second frag of the round. Of course, is the wallbang. He loves that on this map as Twist maintaining the crossfire here. Down to a 2-on-2, but still plenty of time. Let's see if they actually have a chance here. It's going to be the kill from Rops. I think they've got it. That looked like it was an impossible task, Alex. They've actually pulled it off.
There's he can play this confidently, and now gets the information and the frag before he can fall away safely.
First smoke goes in, should be left and right. Oh no. I think they've missed one of those smokes, but still seems to be under control. 6 HP for Rops, not slowing him down at all, though, it seems. He'll hide behind the Jennies at this point as the bomb gets planted. He can't really challenge at all, but Stewie2K certainly can. Rops waiting for his opportunities here. He somehow got 4 kills in the round. He's on for the ace.
And from behind, Naf strikes, and he'll take all of them down. Now just one man remains. It's Karrigan. He has a kit, but walking straight into the crosshairs.
Doesn't work out. That means the money's going to be incredibly weak, but there's one player with a sniper rifle. Once again, that's Frozen as they continue to apply pressure towards the A side of the map here. The Deagle's delivering, but now so are the Galils. Man advantage still for mousesports here, and that's going to put the brakes on for Team Liquid as they deploy more and more utility. Frozen going to be tested once again. Chris J's actually in the smokes to Sandbag. I don't think they'll be ready for this.
He's going to have had the sound cue, even more than that. Now firing off a couple of shots. Back completely turned. Oh, Chris. It's going to be checked, but blind fire finally does. But look at what cost. Naf, with his back turned, does eventually find Chris J, but immediately traded. Vantage maintained. Woxic's got them locked in here. They can't leave ramp now. Frozen in a prime position to keep hold of lane. Just leaves it down to one avenue of assault. Woxic's flank does let them know that it's coming, and so Frozen can adjust accordingly. Rops will get the first, a missed shot, and Twist now given a bit of an opportunity here. Frozen will take it from him, and so keeping things as level as they could be.
Terrorist feathers, and it looks to be a B attack. Smokes thrown from the windows here. Line up for the window as well. We're going to see Elige with the first frag, but he's taken down to 2 HP. Nitro doing what he can to back them up, but they're going to have to rotate now through CT spawn. Twist there, solid as a rock, trying to inflict damage and buy some time.
Rops is even trying to challenge towards the CT spawn as well. This flank, we saw how powerful it was when Naf did it, and Naf conscious of it, clearly. One click of his mouse, and he finds a way into the site, but the early damage of Woxic is punished. Chris J connecting the necessary bullet onto Elige, and Frozen's not stopping. One apiece for the remaining members of Mouse. Frozen doubles up. Catching Stewie on his advance from middle, puts it all on Naf. 1 versus 3. He is the one with the kit and the smoke, as you highlighted, but frags are what he needs. And they aren't giving him anything. You give him an inch, it's likely he'll take a mile, and that's an inch! Now a chance, they line up. Well handled, Chris J will find himself a double kill. That drive-by, nonsense. And holding, look at Twist's angle here. He's got 2 very different fights though. Couldn't adjust the mouse in time, and so now 1 body dropped, 1 half health. Karrigan got a good idea. Or at least where one of them is. Elige, however, could get completely caught off. Oh, this is a great round from Karrigan. He didn't see him. 4x3, the black bars. Oh, the plague of black bars. They're coming in, calling it clear. A reaction, though, will be dealt with. Now it pays off. And so a sigh of relief. Nitro doesn't have a shot at this one, but ooh, could that have gone badly?
On the left-hand side, good crosshair placement from Carrigan, but Elige's position was a little bit too deep for him. Couldn't quite find the head, and he does spot another one of Elige as he jumps over.
They'll get him up. He'll have an opportunity to see over the smoke, sometimes even sending a second over there. So many bullets just speculative through the smoke. Oxic, however, keeps things level. Great catch onto Elige.
They have got a smoke for the bomb as well, so they just need a couple of picks here, and he actually shoots for his teammate there, I believe. 3 versus 3 now. Voxic is hitting absolutely everything, including his teammates at this point. Will the defuse come through? They have to touch the bomb. That's going to bait out a couple of players here. Frozen will swing, and now the defuse is committed. Voxic painted into a corner. He does hit yet another shot. Is the defuse actually coming through? Indeed it is. Liquid do commit once again. We talked about it coming into this one. Trying to find any CTs aggressing on that position. 1 minute on the clock still. Pretty decent in terms of the setup. They haven't been pushed back at all with the Molotov. Will make things a little bit more complicated for Nitro here. Doesn't extinguish it, allows him to swing around as well. That's fantastic from Frozen. He does. He stands in the flames. Nitro thought it was clear, and now a 5-on-3. They're going to commit towards A here. Stewie 2K is done for.
The very tippy tip of his head. Frozen's trying to tap and traded. That's something. They can get that bomb down now, but it's not really a priority for now. It's just the frags, and another one fed. This time into Woxic. Twists. Puts all the more power on Liquid's A defense. Frozen has started his crawl. You'll see this aggressive walk from Twists. Recap of that, but into the site. Carrigan, Woxic, oh my goodness. 3 frags in the same amount of seconds. Naf looking to stabilize, and he's done a great job of doing so. With the risk of his health, he burns all the way down to 10, standing his ground. Rops elsewhere. He's pushed all the way through B and likely to rotate with the bomb from Woxic. He's going to be making no secret about that, though. It's a loud exit. Catching the rotate. It's perfect. Stewie will be ready. Takes it. It was actually Twist, excuse me, with the AWP. Out of character from him. He'll get back into the Krieg, his home turf, as Woxic. A little late to be getting this bomb down. Now it's a straight-up 1v1. Very interested to see what he chooses to do here. It seems like he's flirting with an A rotate. Twist's figuring this one out quick as well.
Yeah, it's a nice idea. Oh, the double bluff.
Oh my god.
Okay. I like this.
The double, triple buff.
Oh, Twist is so smart.
Especially in middle now, he'll hear all of the steps lower. He'll be able to work out if Woxic doesn't walk the whole way, yeah, he'll have time to set up.
He wants to wait for the plant commit to come through and then swing on it. Perfectly done from Twist there. That's 200 IQ play there. I have no idea how he read that situation. It's a mammoth task for them at the bookend of the game.
They're going to be so grateful for that bomb plant from Woxic, albeit, you know, Twist played fantastically, but just the fact that it went down has given them a real shot at this one. Woxic continues to give them advantages. This time, Stewie forced to watch as the rest of round 25 does transpire through the smoke. Frozen connects. Nitro looking to contest early, and he's paid a heavy price for it. Just 3 remain now for Liquid. Make it 2. Frozen winning the duel, as he always does, it seems, towards that side of the map. Elige on lane. In a world of pain. There's nothing they can do about this one. And he's looking to give them the cock. Nice shot. Stewie. Cockerel, that's a cockerel, because they get the first, they cockerel at the start of the mornings, they get their first frag, essentially. That's what I'm trying to say, obviously. Good damage.
5 seconds on the clock, and they're going to move their way back towards B, and that would be the correct call, seeing as Twist is just aggressive on the bomb side there, and now just an MP9 waiting. Now Fly, he is in a lot of trouble. Good flash from his teammate. He's still not quite enough, though, to get him out of this position. He knows he's in trouble, and down he goes.
Stewie does have that luxury of the smoke, so we can just hold this line relatively long range. But mousesports, oof, they had an ace in the hole. It was the Rops flank. Nitro much too late to the party. Elige from stairs, though, he is a way in. That was the bomb. They'll be able to pick that up. Nitro can spring to life, because with 20 seconds left, a 1 versus 2, he knows the bomb's on its way towards B. It can't go anywhere else. What is his plan? 1 flashbang. Good follow Twist's slow and silent mantle. Or nothing! Woof! Handing out haircuts. Chris J gets the clippers. He'll dip back in. They are not planning on committing with this bomb. You can see it's still down towards the lower level. Frozen and Nitro continues to juke it out here. Carrigan entering into the site. Woxic catches it, they're 3 frags away. This is looking oh so good. Dust 2 on the cards to change it. Elige drive by in the site. Nitro connects with his MP9. Through the smoke, Frozen leaps. He's not only got 1, he's got 2. This round is surely over. The bomb will be planted, I say that.
We'll see what can be done. I'm not sure much, to be fair. I think Naf might be onto something. Not the best angle for the CZ range. And there will be mousesports bouncing back.
Of the map.
And here we go then. Smokes deployed towards CT spawn. Just need one of those instead of two for the crossover. Flashes to come through as well. Naf has to tuck himself in towards Gandalf. And Ali's doing a lot of damage there, but it's being dished out equally in return towards Twist. They've got control of the A side. Bomb should go down. 5 on 5 for now, but there is a kit available from Nitro.
There is. They might want to focus on that one. It's actually pulled 2 players away, but quick dispatch of Frozen means they can now focus their attention on this post plant. Naf tucked in. Woxic does equalize. Good catch from him. One will be arriving from CT. The majority on their way up already. Stewie actually got caught. They know he's coming, but still trying to do damage. Keeps their attention. Nice catch as it's keeping going back and forth onto Naf and dealt with. Double kill to round it all out. Relatively uncontested. So as that smoke arrives, he's just going to go straight with it. They'll jump and see the info, but that HE though. Oh, that is a shining light for what could be a rather shaky B defense, but it's not when Nitro's in town. 3 kills. Finally, Carrigan arrives. They still have a shot at this. Another molly from Woxic to try and segregate this retake. Naf's ahead of it. And through the doors they go, looking to contest, and it's looking perfect from Liquid. There's nothing surely Carrigan can do, just the one. See the utility deployed. It's 2 smokes to middle and a frag. Now a rifle. Carrigan, I mean, admittedly low, but he has managed to get himself an extra tool for what could be a rather long round. Still 58 seconds. He advances through the smoke. Naf.
I could have a very difficult hold, but Naf with the scout trying to find the tags here. First one doesn't connect. A desperate flashbang thrown in the air, but the backstab coming in. Twist is aware of it. So much damage inflicted, however. Naf needs to find something here. The quick shots coming through, still having a really rough time. His teammate's going to be dropping as well. The MP9 to save the day, Alex. Could this be enough? There's damage inflicted. It's 1 versus 1, though. I know exactly where Naf is. Even a scout shot wouldn't do enough at this point. Pulls out the pistol, and he pulls it off.
And here they go into the crosshairs of Twist. Will there be a flashbang? No, relatively dry. And now the nade will land in Rops' pocket down all the way to half. He'll have to play around this. Maybe even flash his teammate in. They weren't ready for it. Nice teamwork on long. Advantage Liquid still. 25 seconds. That bomb's still on long. Chris J has to do so much hard work here if they want to convert. They have to eliminate Twists, and they have to do it now. 19 seconds. They still haven't found him. Chris J all the way in now. He can relieve the pressure. That's 1. Twist is still in pit, and the round is done.
And they go for a fast mid approach. Carrigan's already made his way through. 1 dig looking likely, and he completely obliterates Leash on the other side.
What a satisfying way to start the round. mousesports, they find 1 more of those. Good as gold. A missed shot from Naf. That's their signal. Now separated by the Molotov. He's already been cut down to 55. Chance for Chris J. Close nade's not going to get him. If they can take Naf out, they've got a real shot at this. 5v3 support in kind, though. Twists on long. Does get the suppressing fire down. Bullets into the brain of Chris. mousesports, that bomb has yet to commit. Frozen connecting another bullet. Now the bomb will be surely lost. Woxic connecting onto Nitro, though. They're doing a lot with very little here. They do seem to have solved this mystery, though. Full access to the B site thanks to Rops. Spotted.
It's looking so good for these Deagles and P250s especially. Naf, he'll have to fall back, and they steal a round away. An unlikely one there, Alex.
Chance to string some together, and Naf, a tiny line held, but bullets connect. Chris J down, and hunting now is Rops in return. 4 for 4. Neutralizing Elige. He's been having a bit of a nightmare in middle, and Frozen standing his ground on the long door push. Keeps Nitro honest, doesn't go down though, and so Naf now making the Orc's presence known. There's a scope to his left.
He can pre-fire that, but then he has to be snapping to the pit after that. How has Naf pulled that one off? At close range, we said he's been working on the AWP. There's 3 kills in the round for him so far. That one was a showstopper.
Yeah, and that was their way in, Mouse. They were hoping Frozen could cause enough of a distraction, but Stewie was so ready for their arrival on B. Just the FAMAS, a couple of clicks, and a second frag.
Go on.
That's what I was looking for. Just the CZs. Good bit of utility, but a great choice from Naf, and that's 3 targets hit. He's not done yet. Another goes down. My goodness, that's a lot of damage to start things off from Nafly. Does put an AWP into the mix. Woxic has it with his paper clip of health left, and that's been finished off now.
2 bullets, 4 connections. That's kind of insane from Nafly. They all line up for him. And at this point, Chris J has the AWP, but Twist, he's going to shut down any prospects they've got in mind. And indeed, the music begins here, Alex. It looks like Twist has done enough to get yet another frag. There we go. And it will be now just Chris J. He is a fantastic AWPer himself, but just no information No real opportunity. If he gets his first kill, maybe a bomb down, but of course the dink comes through, makes things even more difficult.
I mean, like, it's impossible with 100 health. Never mind when you get the dink on your way into the clutch. That's 9 now for Liquid.
It's a straight-up contact play with the grills in hand. One player spotted towards the top. That's Frozen, already dinked. This is a nightmare for Carrigan. He's finding something from it. Got an AWP at least.
Yeah.
Want to try and fall back now?
I'm not sure what he wants to do, Elige. Well, he solves the problem for him. A nice flank from him as he's trying to flash and support. He thought they would be committing to B off the back of that one, but things do start to stabilize back into the realms of sanity. Stewie, tiny line held. Catches him just on the top of the smoke. Chris J was trying to get that rotate in, and now a second presents himself. Rops thought the line was no longer being held. Stewie has a gap just above the failed smoke. I think it might have been Elige's on the way out, but my God, what can you do here? An AK upgrade for Woxic. It's barely a silver lining. You can hear the steps of Elige doing the dance.
Final round here. And no kill found. They got a 3-0 start, and the half finishes at 11-4.
Jump the gun perhaps a little bit, jumping out now into towards the site. They have a flashbang. It will be the swing likely from Goose. Frozen. It's going to get the first and a second as well. Neat and tidy so far. Finally, Elige claws one back for Liquid. They do have access to the site and that plant.
Yeah, that's the most important thing at this stage. They've got a 4 versus 3. Make sure they get the money going forward. They can still win this round with the backstab potential from Stewie 2K as well. There's a couple of decoys available to them, but Elige knows he needs to fight up close and personal with the Glock. He's doing a great job so far. Can't quite keep it clean on the second there. Stewie goes down. It's a 1 versus 1, though. Elige has a massive advantage. One bullet would do it. Just needs to connect anything he can with the Glock here, but he can't. He misses it all and robs anything, but he keeps mousesports in the map for now.
And Elige's almost prepared for it. Stewie, however, wasn't. In response, he gets the trade. Elige. Stewie, part of the bait, but it's absolutely masterful from Elige. The most brutal of responses to what looked like a fantastic way to get an upper hand. Puts him at 18, continuing to be the star of the Liquid show. Tucks in now as Carrigan goes across. He has the info, and I swear if his back's turned, Elige can get another. He's cleaning up. This could be the 4th. It should be. We've got a couple of them in UK.
We'll get into the execution here. Not much to fend them off, though, but the AWP is present, but the flashbang designed to make it uncomfortable. But Woxic, he manages to deliver, looking for the second. He's going to nail that one. Too easy for him as he keeps them in this round. 12-7. Oh, not for long. Frozen. Big spray down with the FAMAS there. It's going to be a 4-on-2 of Nitro on barely any points of health. Surely Woxic gets another, and he absolutely does.
Talked about his AWPing on this map, and this is a perfect example of what he's capable of. Quad kill from Woxic. Arrives. So do the bullets. Straight through the smoke. Frozen actually catches one. Now cut down to size and then some. Between the 3 of them, completely locking this down. Nitro, however, does have backs turned, and he has managed to sneak into the B site. Rop's aware that this is a possible gap. And oh, he's got a real shot here. If he gets the second, he can get them away into the site. Stewie's arrived just in time, and he's brought the bomb. With the AWP, he gets across. Had a chance to take it a 2v2, but now Stewie almost neutralized in transition. 9 seconds. He is going to have to try and punch in those digits.
They can sacrifice at least one player into this sequence, but Nitro, he's taking everyone down with him. It looked like they were trying to deny the plant, but they actually give the round up. Seeing whether he can listen out for the flashbangs, peek off that, and of course, he times it to perfection. Takes down Elige. And a big round. Double orb setup. All the chips are down. mousesports have thrown everything they've got into this one. They've got 1 kit, a few flashes remaining, a couple of smokes. Liquid, as we mentioned before, their spacing was off on this initial approach before. Can they plug the holes?
Flash through, lots of smokes, and off angle from Frozen is paying a lot of damage into the smoke. Another one falls. Nitro's gone down. Frozen's doing it all. Runs out of bullets, but Naf, the last man standing, only for a second longer before Woxic sees to him. 13-10.
Still running that double orb setup, and Chris J, he just had enough, hasn't he?
Oh, they're going to make the call because they were jiggling for the info, and Chris could get punished for it. He is. Stewie.
To the aggressive play. Caught in the mid doors. Team Liquid's response. The B split's coming in here, Alex. We have got one player in position. That's going to be Robs. Not the ideal situation for himself, but Carrigan trying to dig his way out.
He's got a smoke. It's too late, though, and the bloodshed has favoured Liquid. Carrigan does manage to claw one back. He's so low. The shots through the smoke connect, and now the smokes will lock them out. Frozen wants to get ahead of this. Try and catch Twists in transition. He does. Can he get away? He actually can. Instead, he stands his ground. He still has the cross, just the edge of the smoke to play around. Walks in support, and he connects onto Naf. Elige needs to clutch up, and he already gets the first, looking for the transfer. 15 seconds, the pressure is on Elige, and yet Woxic's given him the fight. 10 seconds, he needs to pick up that bomb. Elige gives him, Woxic gives him another attempt to finally hits the shot with the, oh my god. It was an absolutely brilliant Dust 2, went into double overtime. We're seeing Rops pushed in here, and he does handle it with great flair. Chance for a second, remaining cool, calm, and collected, but frags collected in favor of Liquid. Look at this suppressing fire from Elige. He's got Frozen down to 30. Is this really a round that Liquid have got a shot in? Now the bomb's going in. Stewie, no armor on that rifle. He's the one in the sight. Nitro's done so much of the hard work here, though. He has to do a bit more. Util for the retake.
They've got a lot of him.
Mollies. It does look good. That low HP on Frozen. Elige could have started enough to help Nitro finish this one off. Good shot, Stewie connecting, and he does find them both.
This looks good for Voxic. I kind of like this. There it is. Now he needs to reposition. He needs to work out where he's going to go. Does he get boosted up towards short and then probe towards middle, perhaps? Stays on this side of the map for now. Great pick, though. Could be enough. A sniper like Voxic with eco players around him. There's been a lot of instances in CSGO in the last couple of years where these sort of rounds work out just fine.
Naf went all the way to T-Spawn to throw the Xbox smoke. Now, regrouping with his teammates on long, it's setting up Stewie for the lurk. Now, smokes for the cross. Let's not forget that this all hinges on Woxic. He is the only one with any firepower. A bit of armor on Chris should he have to pick up that weapon. Stewie's lurk pays off. Frozen went on somewhat of a flank. The gap could not be exploited, and now the frags are all coming in Liquid's way. Woxic misses the shot. He's not going to have another one of those. He does. I tell a lie. Elige goes down, but that's it. This will be 15 for Liquid. Pressure applied to long, causes Woxic to react as well. Falls off, wants to provide some support, but that enables Stewie to have some more freedom on short. How is Carrigan still alive? 4 HP. He's burning alive in there. They can't seem to find him through the flames, and he still finds a head. Carrigan's deagle is such a nuisance. Stewie, however, great position, can't punish. Frozen lives to fight on another day. Will round 28 be the last of this series? Where's the bomb? It's Twists, and he is going to gobble up that flashbang for a late supper.
Ooh,
Timing's not bad for Robs here.
He's done enough. I don't think they have any idea he's coming through. Regardless if they do or not, it's very clean to finish things off there. Well, very slow mid-control coming through here. They'll smoke down towards CT spawn. Robs is ready and waits with the Krieg at the window. Stewie drops down, confirms spawn is clear. Is this a chance? I feel like Robs has got him.
He's got him first and a second. It's unlikely he's going to survive the third, but Elige, he's lost some of his teammates along the way, and into the site he goes. Does have the bomb on his back. It's all down to, who is that carrying the corner? It was Chris J, past tense. Liquid have got a shot at this, extended by Stewie. He's still sticking around towards CT. Bomb in, kits on both, flashes for the retake. Naf's in a very cheeky spot though, and time already ticking. They're going to be coming in from 2 different angles of approach. A smoke as well available to Nafline. Not in a position where you can really get good use out of that.
That's the problem. He could ideally smoke doors, but they'd see where it's thrown from. That just kind of gives his position up completely. If they don't check this position, he pretty much wins the round here. He swings on it, 2 versus 1. Frozen left from the tunnels now, and Elige knows it. He rotates out, and they're going to make him play the bomb, which is too far gone. It looks like Liquid have done enough. Just the Galils, the pistols. It has to be a desperate defuse here. Not going to be delivered. And there we have it, 16-14 in favor of Team Liquid. It was a long, arduous process, Alex.